Hello and welcome to the last part of the Brenda Cardigan Crochet-A-Long. You should have just 2 squares left now, and if you look at the pattern, if you've got the pattern, we're going to do the joining, which is the last 2 squares, 9 and 10, on figure 6. Okay, so it says to lay out your cardigan. So here I'm doing the cropped version, remember, on this one. So I've got my sleeve here, which we did last time, and the front here down the side of the cardigan, and I've laid it out so we've got a gap. We've just got 1 square there that needs filling in, and we're going to join it at all points all the way around the square. Okay, making sure to join into the actual underarm. Slightly simpler if you're doing the cropped version because you're joining the full square on this side. If you're doing the version that isn't cropped, it's got slimmer sleeves if you're doing that version, and the sleeves are made by folding a square in half. So on this one, you're joining on the front of the square all the way around to here, okay, and then if I pull it this way, you can see that in actual fact these 2 are joined onto the back, so that's the side seam. It's under the arm. Okay, so you're joining all on the front apart from 2 there on the side, which on the figure 6 there are 2 little pink dots, so that you just remember to join on the back there. Okay, and you want to make sure that you're only joining along the front for the rest of it, otherwise you won't be able to get your arms in. Okay, so you've got it all laid out. You can see where your big hole is, and it's best to do it very much lying flat so that you don't get into a muddle. You'll soon realise if you have got into a muddle, and you'll just have to pull it back, but hopefully by laying it out flat like this, like I have done, you should be able to see where you're working. Okay, and we're going to start on one of the corners first. So I'll do my first group of 3 double crochets in this corner. Okay, and I'll do my 2 chain, and then I'm going to join into here. So joining in the corner of this square, and then I'm going to join into the corner diagonally opposite here. I'm going to join into there as well. Okay, do my 2 chain, then back into the square that hasn't got its joining round yet, because that's the one we're working on, and you do 3 double crochets into your corner. Okay, so you can see that we've joined into that corner there. Okay, so we're going to work along this edge to the next corner, and the pattern is just exactly the same as you've been doing, but it's just making sure that you do join every single loop on the front here of the 4 squares that are adjacent to this. You need to make sure you join into all of those. Okay, so it's the only one way it actually joins to lots and lots of different squares. And in the corners you do the same as when you were joining 2 sides, so you make sure that you join diagonally across the corners again as well. I'll show you when we get to the next corner. So I'm working across. So into this one here, my 2 chain, then my 1 chain that joins, and 2 more chains, 3 double crochets, using UK terms of course, doubles, 1, 2, into here, 1, 2, right, we're in the next corner. I've done my three doubles, Okay, before I do anything else, I'll just lay it flat so that you can see. We're joined in this corner here, and we're going to join, if I put my hand in the sleeve, we're going to join into here and diagonally across into this one here, so that we're joining these two squares to this one, so you'll end up with nice strong joins. So 1, 2, 1 join there, and 1 join there. It really does pay to keep it flat. Okay, so 1, 2, and you can work out where you're going with it. I hope you've enjoyed making a cardigan, and I think it's a great starter pattern really. I mean, it's a little bit tricky, but you haven't got that many stitches, and it's a great way just to use up your granny squares and make a really cosy cardigan. And it really is cosy. I think all the loopy joins mean it traps lots of warm air inside. Okay, so I'm going to go down this side now. I think what I would do now, I've done that one, it's going to be a bit tricky to come down this side like this without turning it, so I'm going to turn the whole thing like this. Okay, so that I'm still keeping it flat. I can see where my joins need to be. Okay, so we do our three doubles into here. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, join into this loop here. Okay, working across the side of the square. 2, 3, and I think this way, doing it this way and keeping it flat, you can see where you need to go, and hopefully you won't miss any of those joins. Okay, so almost to the next corner. Literally, you just keep going round, and you'll fill that gap at the front. And this corner here, which is under the arm, 1, 2, 3, slightly different. We're going to join into this here, which is where are we? Sorry, no, we're going to join into this bit here, because this is the front of this square here, and then we're going to join into this one here, the front here, and this is the underarm. So it's a bit where you can see I just had to think then about where I was actually going. So joining into the corner of this square here on the sleeve and this square here, so exactly the same. Feels like it's under the arm, but actually you're on the front. So I've spun it round again, doing my 2 chains, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've done one side here, we've done the other side here. I'm going to carry on exactly the same along this side to this corner and back up here. And there we have it, all the way around. Okay, so you've joined on all 4 sides of this square. So it's joined to lots of squares really, because it's joined to this one and it's joined diagonally across to the ones to keep it firmly in place. And that makes your underarm. Okay, so you've got the front of your cardigan, so you just need to do the same on the other side. So it really is just those last 2 squares, and having done so many squares, you'd be an expert at squares now and joining them. So it seems like it's a little bit tricky, but it's just lay it flat, like I say, and just have a go. Okay, and it looks really good. I'd love to see all the different versions that you've done. I'd love to see the different colours, if you've done it with your own yarn or if you use Yarndale yarn, different joining colours. Have you used double knit? Has anybody made any out of cotton? It'd be really great to see them. So do let us know how you get on, and I hope you've enjoyed making, if this is your first cardigan, I hope you've enjoyed making your first cardigan. Okay, keep cosy.